Well, 2016 is winding down and the year went pretty smoothly and slow. Don't think it went by fast at all. But there have been things that sucked this year in 2016. Here are the top 3 things that sucked about 2016. Number 3, a lot of people dying. Crazy how a lot of people have died day by day, month after month after month from each other, including the ones who died due to cancer, fallen ones like David Bowie, Renee Angelillo, Celine Dion's husband, Alan Rickman, Vanessa Hudgens' father, and recently the late Craig Sager. I'm sure some have lost friends, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, grandparents to cancer, which obviously sucks. There was also the deaths of China, the former WWE star, Prince, Christina Grimmie, Flores Henderson, recently Alan Thicke, and many more. I didn't even know legendary singer Billy Paul passed away till recently, known for his hit Me and Mrs. Jones. He passed away back in April. I didn't even know the woman from the Miss Cleo commercials passed away until recently too. Oh, and speaking of Flores Henderson, Susan Olsen as Cindy, Eve Plum as Jane, and Mike Lookaland as Bobby, and also Christopher Knight as Peter. They also had some tweets remembering Flores Henderson. So they did actually have the time out to talk about her and how shocked they was about her death. Christopher Knight, he was shocked and saddened about it. Susan Olsen said that Flores Henderson saved her life, and she was actually shocked because she thought that Flores Henderson was way healthier than Susan Olsen herself has ever been. Here's what Mike Lookaland said. I woke up today to the sad news. I just got to my mother's cabin in the woods in southern Utah, and I am still shocked and amazed. Off screen, she was equally loving and magnetic. She was the kind of person that is great to be around. Just to be in the same room with her was a pleasure. You can't say that about most people. She was just 100% fun and professional. She brought a lot of her Broadway experience to the set. She would just burst into song on the set a lot. We'd be in the middle of work and it would be some little fun thing she burst forth with. She said very specifically, you kids be good to your fans, love your fans, and she said it was part of the deal to interact with and be kind to and appreciate and love your fans. I took that to heart and tried to do that. My mom and Florence were great friends. They were together a lot. She's the same age as my mother. It makes you think you should spend more time with the people you love because they might not be here tomorrow. And here's what Eve Plum wrote. Florence was a wonderful role model for me and all of us, quote, kids, unquote. She taught me how to be a professional actor by her example of preparedness and respect for the work and her fellow cast and crew members. She is what I came to call a, quote, good celebrity, unquote, and that she would always pose for a picture, sign an autograph, and was very attentive to her fans. She was also loving, warm, generous, and could tell a funny, dirty joke. I'm fortunate to have been able to know and to work with her. She will be missed by her children, grandchildren, and us, quote, kids, unquote. Aw. Well, that's very sweet that Eve Plum wrote. Not to mention people dying over stupid things like poor Julia Martin, who was killed in Chicago by her ex-fiance, who then jumped to his death. Number 2, the city of Orlando suffering due to the shootings of Christina Grimmie and the Orlando gay nightclub. June 10th, Christina awfully died at the age of 22 due to the gunshot wounds, all because of Kevin James Loibel and the unfortunate loss of all the people who died in the gay nightclub 2 days later on June 12th. It was the deadliest terrorist attack in the USA since the 9/11 attacks. Pray for Orlando and for this country because this is messed up. Screw the killer of the Orlando nightclub shooting as well. And the number one thing that sucked about 2016 is if you knew it was Donald Trump becoming our new president then very good, and congratulations. I know it's still hard to believe, hard to say Melania Trump is our first lady and that Donald Trump is our new president of the United States. But we have no choice but to see if Trump can do some good for this country. I mean, we can still hate the man's guts. We can. But we can't get a recount seeing if we can get Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders. No, it's just not happening. Let's just see what he can do. But if he screws up just one time, I think we're doomed and it will be all on his ass. Since the election, all these protesters in New York and other places fighting with the police, full of anger and rage because they cannot accept Donald Trump as our new president. So those are the three things that sucked about 2016. I don't want 2017 to come anyways. 2016 for me wasn't so bad. I got good grades passing classes during the winter and summer semester. Even though I sat out for the fall semester, I go back next month. But it's been a blast taking a break from school so I can get plenty of videos done as much as possible. Another good thing about 2016 was Loud House and Mighty Magic Swords. Also, the NBC must-see TV All-Star tribute to James Barrows was great. Seeing the cast of Friends, Frasier, Will and Grace, The Big Bang Theory, Cheers, Taxi, and Mike and Molly come together honoring James Barrows. I hope things financially gets better for me and others who are going through these financial problems because I know it sucks. And also another good thing about 2016 was Suicide Squad. Now I haven't seen the movie, but my reasoning for saying it, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, looking hot in that outfit, rocking the pigtails with the pink and blue colors, got some nice cheeks on her, and I like the way she has her tongue like that. I bet she's a freak. Bubblegum popping, got a bag getting ready to home run some mofos to the ground. Oh yeah. She's daddy's little monster, all right. Well, these are the top three things that sucked about 2016. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully 2017 will be better. Peace.